This is officially my first live on my page. Hello, everybody. Thanks for showing up. I am really excited to hop on here today. I've been doing a lot of live stream in private business groups, and I realized I've been kind of hiding on my own page, so I'm going to stop doing that and show up here, talk about what's going on in my work, going on with my clients, going on about my mission and what I believe in. So today I kind of want to talk about creativity. I was actually just chatting with my friend Sean, who pushed me to, hey Matt, pushed me to get on here and do this. And we were talking a little bit about the bit of Trump video that we're talking about. I'm not a politics person, but why does creativity matter? Other than the fact that we don't want to be copying people in our life, in order to be who you want to be in your life and in your business, you really, Sean, I just mentioned you really have to rein in that creativity, because otherwise your ideas are just coming from other places, and that's never going to get you on where you want to go, and it's never going to keep you on the track you want to be on. So we can all recreate someone else's work or someone else's life, so to speak, but it's only going to last a certain amount of time. We're going to get either bored of it or kind of run out of things to say, run out of ideas, and we're going to, hey honey, and we're going to get to a point where we don't want to be doing what we're doing anymore, either in our relationships, in our lives, in our work. And that's not the whole point of this life thing, or working in a business, or embracing your career and enjoying what you're doing. So what are we talking about creativity? Does it mean you need to sit and color all day? I mean, if that lights you up, then color all day. But it's more about figuring out what your secret sauce is, what makes you do something differently than anyone else. What's the combination of your life experiences, of the things that you believe in, of the values and the principles that you stand on, and how that comes back to your skill set. So it's not one or the other. It's not, I'm good at this, and in my life I also do this. It's like, how do you combine them together and make them work for you? And the best way to do that is by bringing curiosity back to the table. Now, I know a lot of this sounds very childlike, which that's fine for me, because I don't think it's childish. I think that most of us were in our best zone when we were children and when we didn't really give a crap what anyone was thinking. So a way for us to bring that back is to go back to that curiosity of what if. Because if we only create from a place, or live from a place of what we think we know to be true, we forget that in our lives, as we grow and change through experiences and get shut down by things or afraid of things, our scope gets very small. And for some of us, it's this tiny little pin light. And for some of us, we have a bigger range, but certain doors are closed in certain rooms. And that's not really a way to function and grow and do things that you may be afraid of, or do something differently if you're not ready to be bold to give it a shot. So what curiosity does is it kind of opens up the panoramic view. And it gives you the opportunity to say, okay, I may think that I've only done this A, B, or C way. What would happen if I tried something else? You used to walk to school and pretend you were in a spaceship. You didn't do it because it was logical or take you on a different route to school. It made it fun. It made it playful. It made it alive for you to want to be experiencing something else other than the boring walk to school. And it's the same way in our life. You can be in a relationship, or you can be raising kids, or have your friendships, and things start to either fall short, or you start to feel different responsibilities kind of crunch you in different ways. The way to change them is not to laser focus and make them more stressful, but to pull the camera back and see what else could be different. How could you be showing up differently? How could you be responding to the things in your life that stress you out differently? How could you change what's going on? And the only way we can do that is by not thinking from the same place we got stuck from. So I'm hopping on here today to, first of all, be brave and get on here and stop hiding in private groups. But it's also, I want everyone to take a look and take, even if you take this in a tiny way today, whether it's in your work, whether it's in your life, stop thinking you always have to be what you've been until today. You can say, but I always, but add at the end of the sentence, until now. I don't have to stay this way. I want to change something in my life. So the only way I can do that is by saying, okay, I'm afraid I don't know how, but what if? What if I did this? What would it look like if I decided to be brave? What would it look like if I came on live and spoke to the people who like my page? Because I have a lot to say, and some people may agree with what I have to say and some people won't. And the truth is, I don't really care. Because it's not about everyone else. It's about what I want to get out in the world, and for the people who I speak to hear what I have to say, and for me to hear what they have to say, and for us to grow together in the direction that we're going. So I'm going to leave you with that and make it short and sweet today. But see what you can look at differently from a place of curiosity and a place of creativity to change something that you've been doing on autopilot. I would love to hear any ideas you have in the comments or any questions. Pop them in. I'm happy to answer. And you will be seeing a lot more of me on here. So if you're interested, stay tuned and look for notifications when I'm popping on live. I would love to interact with you guys. Have a great day.